And now we're going to move to our finalist, Mr. Maksudur from Bangladesh, and also Equator Prize winner. Very good, nice to have you here. So few places on Earth are as representative of how ecosystem-based action can bring about climate adaptation benefits than the Sundarbans in Bangladesh. Your work in grassroots has been instrumental to bring real benefits and increase resilience to the local communities by also involving them as actors of adaptation. Can you tell us about the Sundarbans Eco Village and the integrated agriculture, forestry, and fisheries approach, and how was this envisioned? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Myself, Maksudur Rahman. I am working for BEPS, Bangladesh Environment and Development Society. First of all, thanks to the Equator Initiatives for bringing us from Bangladesh to here and give this space for us. And thanks to UNDP for giving this opportunity. Before my speech, I would like to share some of the issues that in my mind, that many discussion and many commitment is going on. Addressing climate change adaptation, mitigation, energy transition, nature-based solution, local-aid adaptation, ecosystem-based adaptation, nature and culture, peace and culture. Many discussion is happening everywhere, every moment. And of course, many things is also changing, many transition is also happening. But we have a small practical solution in Bangladesh, Sundarbans coastal region of Sundarbans coastal region of Bangladesh, where we consider culture, ecology, economy, and economic development by respecting local knowledge and culture that does not harm the ecosystem. So we have a very small model that we integrated the forestry, fisheries, and agriculture. Before that, I would like to share the Sundarbans coastal region. The Sundarbans coastal region is climatically vulnerable in Bangladesh. I think everybody are well known that Bangladesh is a climatically vulnerable country of the world, and the Sundarbans coastal region is the front line of this impact. And many peoples are living in vulnerable situation. Therefore, they depends on the forest resources. So they mainly, almost 3.5 million people depends on these forest resources. They collect the honey, they collect the fishes, they collect the nipa, and this is their main source of income. But you can imagine this number and the natural resources is not make the balance. So that's why the people also involve many destructive activities like the mangrove seed collection for their cooking fuel, poison fishing, and also the shrimp cultivation for the mangrove destruction. So in the Sundarbans, there was a plenty of mangroves. Now the mangroves, we are losing these mangroves, but the mangroves is mainly the protector of the coastal community. This is a natural safeguard. This is the first barrier of the coastal people from the natural disaster. But the people realized, oh, we need these mangroves. And BEPS is also working in this area and try to motivate them. And together we make this model, and this model called the Eco Village. Eco Village is a very small model that we consider mainly consider the local community and the BEPS. Together we developed this initiative. We divided 3 components in our initiatives. One is green housing, and one is green education and green business. Under the green housing component, we are mainly focusing the mangrove restoration activities, and we have a own solution. Many people are now focusing on mangrove restoration, plantation activities, but most of the plantation activities are success. This is the question. So you have to involve the local community with this process. Otherwise, I 100% guarantee the forest cannot be survived, because they destroy the mangroves. So they have to involve with this process. And when we started this initiative, we also faced many challenges. But we realized we involve the local community. And we have a model called the CBEMR model, Community-Based Ecological Mangrove Restoration Model. Another is IMA model, Integrated Mangrove Aquaculture Model. In this model, firstly we consider how the local community can utilize their landscape, because they need some space, like they need for boat landing, shrimp fry collection. So we consider, together we develop this social map. And also we consider, if we talk with the mangrove restoration activities, what's the benefit of the local community? They will get direct benefit or short-term benefit. If we mention that, long-term benefit, this mangrove will protect you, this biodiversity will come. There are a lot of the benefits of the mangroves. Mangroves is the key tool for climate adaptation and mitigation. But what's the local community's realization? We have to think it. Then we make a good system. How the local community can make some product from this mangrove? So this is a business model. So under this green business, we introduce mangrove molasses, mangrove tea, mangrove juice, mangrove honey. There are a lot of mangrove products they can produce, and they can sell it, because this is also the tourist area. So directly they can sell to the market. And many women also involved with this process. And we introduce a cooperative system, not the individual system. So sometimes this cooperative system also change the regional, help us to the regional change. And this is one initiative. And this is an interconnection. Now local communities get benefit from their restoration activities, and they established mangrove nursery. They also involve the gardening, different activities. So this is a win-win situation. That's mean the ecological and economic. Another, if I talk about the seed agriculture issue. The seed is I think that this is a gold coin of the farmer. So now farmers are losing their seeds. So how the local community can preserve their own seed by themselves? So we introduced regional seed bank. So local community can save their seed, and there are many systems. So I am not gonna to go to that in details. And also green business activities. We also introduced the community-based tourism activities. And green education, we also focus the mangrove education. Mangrove education by involving the students, community. So we mainly, this is very important. If we do involve the local people with the conservation activities, we have to increase the knowledge. Thank you very much.